Picture the vast, desolate steppes of Mongolia and a lone figure rising to power in the 12th century. This is Temujin, a man of humble beginnings, who would later assume the name Genghis Khan. Born into a world of tribal warfare, he quickly rose through the ranks, uniting the fragmented tribes under his singular rule. This consolidation of power marked the birth of a fearsome leader, forever etching his name into the annals of history. So began the reign of a man who would become one of the most feared leaders in history. Imagine, if you will, the sheer terror that must have gripped a city upon hearing Genghis Khan's horde was approaching. This dread stemmed not only from the Mongols' formidable military might, but also from their brutal tactics, which were both physical and psychological. Genghis Khan was a master of psychological warfare. He used his reputation for cruelty to his advantage, often sending emissaries ahead of his armies to spread tales of his savage ruthlessness. This tactic was so effective that many cities surrendered without a fight, choosing to bend the knee rather than face the Khan's wrath. For those who didn't surrender, the consequences were dire. Genghis Khan implemented a policy of total destruction, razing cities to the ground and slaughtering their inhabitants. This was not mere wanton violence, but a calculated strategy to terrify potential adversaries and dissuade resistance. Fear of Genghis Khan was further amplified by the sheer scale of his empire. At the height of his power, his dominion stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe, an expanse unprecedented in human history. This vast territory was a constant reminder of his power and reach, sending a chilling message to all who lived under his rule. Genghis Khan's reign was a reign of terror, a time of unparalleled violence and fear. His ability to instill dread in his enemies was as potent a weapon as any in his arsenal. And so, the shadow of Genghis Khan's reign spread far and wide, a menacing spectre that left a lasting legacy of fear. But Genghis Khan was not just a warlord, he was a leader who left an indelible mark on the world. His reign, though cloaked in brutality and fear, brought about significant advancements that have shaped the world as we know it. It might surprise you to learn that Genghis Khan was a staunch promoter of trade. He established the Silk Road, a network of trade routes that connected the East and West, fostering economic and cultural exchange. His innovative mind didn't stop at commerce. He introduced what could be considered the world's first postal system, the yam, which revolutionized communication across his vast empire. Most notably, Genghis Khan was a beacon of religious tolerance in an era marked by religious conflict. He allowed his subjects to practice their religions freely, a progressive policy that was far ahead of its time. However, these positive aspects of his rule often get overshadowed by his reputation as a ruthless conqueror. Thus, Genghis Khan remains a figure of fear and fascination, a testament to the power of a single individual to shape the course of history.